Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about you don't really know a person until I tell you these few things. So, we get in relationships with people super fast and super quick. And when we get in a relationship with people really fast, we can't really discover who they are, can we? And how you really know a person is knowing who they are, like as far as mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Like that's how you really know somebody. But some people don't really like talk about themselves like that. They don't really tell their business like that. And that's understandable because people want to be in your business and tell it. But you don't really want to like tell everybody your business as well. Like you don't have to tell anybody everything about you, because at the end of the day, all they're gonna do is judge you for what you tell them anyway. Like you tell them something very personal and they would take it and analyze it in their own way. Like you can't control how a person takes information, but you can control yourself from telling the information. Like you don't have to sit there and tell people your business. But if you feel that you can trust somebody because how great they are as a person themselves, you're going to be able to tell them your business. You're going to tell them, hey, we've been friends for a minute now. I feel like I could trust you. I feel like I really know you. I feel like we are complete soulmates. Soulmates. But listen here. Now, we always even I used to jump in relationships, be thinking like, oh, he could be my soulmate just because he walked into my life. Or she can be my bestie for life because she walked into my life. Like, no, anybody can walk into your life and destroy it. Like, you can't assume that someone is right for you. You can't really assume it. You have to put your guard up at first. Like, you have to, say, you don't know me. Like, you're not going to get to know me all like that because I don't know you like that. But you don't have to tell everybody your business as far as your secrets, especially your secrets. You don't want to tell nobody your secrets, like your deepest, darkest secrets. And those secrets usually involve like addictions, sex, relationships, your insecurities, all that dark stuff that no one likes to talk about. Those are secrets. But we all know, even in the Bible says that like whatever in the dark will reveal itself in the light. Um, yeah, that's true. Like stuff like if you really like you put, whatever in the dark will reveal itself into the light. And yes, that is true. But when it's your own personal like secret, I mean, it's gonna take a while for somebody to know your secret until you explain to them how to understand your secret. Like you don't really understand why it's a secret. And you want to keep it private because you don't really know people like that. You can't go around telling people things that are so special about you or things that are really dark about you, especially trauma, especially when you had a stressful day at work or something about your sex life, especially your sex life. Now that is something that's deeper, but like that's something we could talk about in this video. Like why you shouldn't really talk about your sex life at all with people. Because people, when you tell them your secrets, they're gonna take it and analyze it in their own way. However they, feel, how they feel about the secret or what they think about the secret. You have no power over that. But it gives you an opportunity to know if this person is trustworthy, to know if you can really tell them the tea. Like, you can tell them anything you want them to know about you. Like, that's how you see. But the thing is, over time, as you really be with somebody, like if you guys go out on a dinner date, or if you guys go to Cedar Point together, or you guys go and enjoy your time together, like have fun. It's really hard to get to know somebody that way, but you can always see somebody for who they are in every moment of life. Like, you can see a person when it comes to, health problems. You can see a person who they are when money's involved. You can see a person for who they are when you travel with them, or when you give them money. When they ask for money, that's when you can really see a person for who they are. Like, and when sex is involved. Let's say you had a friend come to you, like I'm pretty sure y'all had a friend that come up to you and ask you for some money, or a family member or anybody. You can really see on both ends to who a person is. Like, a lot of people are very stingy with their money because, like, it's not cheap to live. And giving money out, is in a helpful way, because not everybody has good money management. And some people are not in the mood to learn how to manage money. But yeah, you can really see who a person is when money is involved. Like, once money is involved, it's like, okay, I see who you are. Or you tell them any secret, like you travel with them. How do they deal with foreigners? How they deal with people in other countries. Like, are they racist? Are they picking on the Chinese people? Like, are they, how do they talk about, people in other countries and stuff? That can tell you who they are as well, And also, when you have sex with a person, right after you guys have sex, that's how you can see who they are as well. Because for some reason, men or women change their mind after sex, or maybe they may not change at all. Maybe because they genuinely like you. Also, money is a whole nother topic but when you really get money involved into a relationship, it triggers a lot of emotions in a person. A lot of emotions. So money is very uncomfortable to even be discussing. As far as like, when you feel like someone is playing you about your money, or you feel like you don't want a person to take advantage. Because at the end of the day, rich people, they donate their monies, and poor people don't at the end of the day. So you shouldn't test a person based on who they are when it comes to their money. But if they give you money, then they took it out of it took everything out of their ego, everything out of every trauma, everything. It came where they came from. If they came from the bottom, like if they was raised in the dirt and they actually decided to give you some money, then that's when it's like, all right, God bless them. But it's like, at the same time, it just depends on the circumstances when it comes to money. And also, you don't know a person until a person is angry. Like, you ever been around somebody and, like, let's say something happened, like as far as a situation occurs, and the person that you're dating or the person that you're friends with, or let's say a family member, and all of a sudden they get pissed off. They get pissed off because it was just a miscommunication. It was a miscommunication. And whatever happened, that person got really angry. So And you try to explain to them that it was a misunderstanding, but they are pissed off. Also, like, there's so many ways a person can get ticked off and get pissed off, but you don't know a person's triggers until like they get mad. Then it's like, okay, I see now. Yeah. People with anger issues actually have a lot of problems buried deep down inside. You know, they've dealt with a lot of things, and with it being, not cheap out here for therapy, and people can't afford to get a therapist. So people just bury that deep down inside. They bury everything that they went through on the inside, even the stuff that they went through when they were teenagers and when they were kids. Especially, let's say, if they got raped or molested, or if they got abused when they were kids. They are going to suppress that for the rest of their life. They're never going to forget. They may not think about it on a daily basis, but their triggers, certain things that happen in their life that triggers them to act a certain way or do a certain thing, is that emotion that they felt when they were a kid. Like, it's something that they haven't fixed or healed from. So it lashes out in that way, because all of it is suppressed very deep inside from all the years that they've been alive. So it's up to them to heal how they feel on the inside. But this is why what I'm telling you in this video is that you don't know a person until you actually see them in these, and when they're angry, you travel with them, when you have sex with them, when money is involved. It's like, yeah, that's how you know that who a person truly is. When hard times come around, that's when you can truly see who a person is. Their hard times as well, not just your hard times. When you're going through something in your life, yeah, you can see who they are as well when you're going through something in your life, but you can also see who they are when they're going through a tough time in their life. Like, when they're going through a tough time in their life, you can truly see who they are and how they deal with their problems, how they take care of themselves, and how they treat you as well. Because trauma, problems, anger are difficult to deal with for human beings. And as far as like sex, when you have sex with people, when you have sex with random people at the bar and shit, and when you have sex with people online and stuff, or when you randomly have sex with the boy that lives down the hall, and then after that, then you see who they are, because you just had sex with a person. Like, now you're going to see who they truly are. Like, it's exposed. Everything's exposed. But when you actually date a person and you get to know a person, it can also show you who they are as well. Like, are they a good person? Are they not? But you can't know a person within 3 to 6 months to a year. Like, you're still trying to see, like, you don't know where they live, or if you've never been in their house. Within those 3 to 6 months, it's like, what the fuck is this dude? And 3 months is such a short period of time. Like, imagine getting married the same day you meet a person. Like, that's just like marrying a person the same day you met them. Like, you marry somebody that you don't even know. That's why you sit down with people and you really get to know them, but you also have to see them in dark times and hard times to see who they are as well. You can't just be like, all right, let's get married. Like, why? Like, you never seen this man angry. You never seen this man, deal with how he deal with his emotions. Like, you probably don't even know how many women he slept with. Like, you don't know nothing. When you know these key things about a person, you just remember these key things as you're, living your life and you're dating and you're building relationships with people. Keep these things in mind. Keep these things in mind. If you know how they are when they're angry and how they deal with their problems, if you have sex with them and they're still with you, okay, y'all may stay together. When you travel with them, how they treat foreigners, how can they deal with being on the plane, like how can they deal with the moment of traveling. Like, traveling it's really like not fun to travel. It's really uncomfortable. So if you see a person and they're stressing out and they're getting angry, they're getting frustrated, like, yeah, they may be a very difficult person to travel with. Like, they ruin the plans, they cancel the plans. Like, some people could really ruin a trip. So it's like, you have to know these things about a person before you can really commit yourself fully to somebody. And keep that, if you know a person, if you know them in every single level and you're still with them, I mean, you can deal with that. You know how to handle that, and that's fine. Some people can't. No one wants to deal with crazy people, okay? But that's it for this video. I'll see y'all in the next one.